Hello, children. How are you today? Welcome to Shaheen YouTube channel, and let's start a story. Today is Saturday, and on every Saturday we do a read aloud for children. If you have any stories that you would like to hear from me, please leave a note in the comment section. Okay, so let's start the story, and the title of today's story is how the Camel Got His Hump. This story is retold by Anna Clothier, and it is illustrated by Ella Jazbek. And you know who is an illustrator? Illustrator is a person who draws, paints, or colors the pictures in the story. Would you like to see all the different colorful pictures in the story? See? It is the job of the illustrator to draw and make illustrations. Okay, so let's start the story. Again, I am going to read the title, How the Camel Got His Hump. And this is a really very interesting story. I enjoy reading it every time, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy hearing it as well. So let's start. How the camel got his hump. See, can you see the desert? Yes, camels can live in deserts because they can survive without water for a very long time. Okay, long ago, when the world was new, that is, before your parents or even your grandparents were born, there lived a camel called Humphrey. Humphrey lived in the desert all by himself. He lives there all alone. There aren't any other camels. Okay, let's do it this way. This is better, right? All the other animals worked for man, but Humphrey was very lazy. He preferred to spend all his days nibbling sticks and thorns and prickles, and whenever anybody spoke to him, he said, just and no more. The horse came to Humphrey on Monday. Okay, let's start this again. The horse came to Humphrey on Monday morning with a saddle on his back and a bit in his mouth. Come on, Humphrey, he said. Come and trot like the rest of us. Huh, said Humphrey. Just and no more. The horse left and told the man what Humphrey had said. On Tuesday, the dog came to Humphrey with a stick in his mouth. See, this is a dog with a stick in his mouth. Come on, Humphrey, he said. Come and fetch like the rest of us. Said Humphrey, just and no more. The dog left and told man what Humphrey had said. The ox came to Humphrey on Wednesday with a yoke in his neck. This is a yoke in his neck. Come on, Humphrey, he said. Come and plow like the rest of us. Huh? Said Humphrey. Just and no more. The ox left and told the man what Humphrey had said. Now let's see which animal did he meet. Oh, on Thursday, the man called the horse and the dog and the ox together. I am sorry for you three, but that thing in the desert cannot work, or he would have come by now. So you will have to work extra hard to make up for him. The animals were angry. They ranted and raged at the edge of the desert, and Humphrey, when he saw them, chuckled himself and said, "Oh my God, he doesn't care. Humphrey doesn't care." Presently, the Djinn in charge of all the deserts, this is the Djinn, came rolling past on a cloud of dust. He heard the grumbles of the horse and the dog and the ox and stopped to find out what all the fuss was about. Djinn of all the deserts, is it right for anybody to be idle and do nothing when the world is new and there is so much to do? They asked. Certainly not, said Djinn. Well, said the horse, there's a thing in the desert with a long neck and long legs, and he won't trot. That's my camel, the man said. What does he say about it? He says, huh, said the horse. Just, huh, and nothing else. He won't fetch either, grumbled the dog. There is the dog. There it is. Oh, there it is. And what does he say about that? Asked the Djinn. He says, huh, said the dog. Just, huh, and nothing else. Oh my God, they are so angry. He won't plow either, added the ox. And I suppose I can guess what he says about that, said the Djinn. He says, said the ox, just, and nothing else. Very well, said the Djinn. I will speak to him. And off he went on his cloud of dust. The Djinn found Humphrey sitting by the pool of water, gazing at his reflection. See, he can see himself as a reflection in the water, and chewing lazily on a prickle. And he was just chewing, sitting and looking at his reflection. Humphrey, my friend, said the Djinn. What's this I hear about you being lazy and idle when the world is new and there is so much to do? What do you think? What the camel must have said? Yes, he said, and nothing else. And Djinn is just looking at him helplessly. Oh, the Djinn is thinking now, what should we do? The Djinn sat down with his head in his hand, thinking of some great magic. You have given the horse and the dog and the ox extra work to do since Monday, he scolded while Humphrey went on chewing his prickle and gazing at his reflection in the water. And he said, that was all he said. He didn't care about the Djinn as well. I shouldn't say that again if I were you, warned the Djinn. Or you might, huh, once too often. I want you to go and work with others. But the camel said, for by now, doing was his habit. But no sooner had the left Humphrey's lips. He, oh, and he saw his reflection was changing in the water. Oh my God. There was something changing in his body that he could see as a reflection in the water. His straight, fine back, of which he was very proud, puffed up and up into a great, big, lolloping hump. Ah. There you are, said the Djinn. That's your very own hump. And you've brought it upon yourself by not working. Now it's time for you to get to work with the others. Djinn is very angry at him. He's telling him, you better get straight and start working. And he has given him this big lolloping hump. How can I work? Said Humphrey crossly, with this hump on my back. You've got your hump for a reason, snapped the Djinn. You have missed Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday, and now you will be able to work on Friday and Saturday and Sunday without eating or drinking because you live on your hump. Humphrey didn't say anything at all, not even, now, yourself, cried the Djinn. And don't you say I never did anything for you. It's time to start work and behave yourself. So Humphrey humped himself, hump and all, and left the desert to join the other three animals. And from that day to this day, all camels wear a hump because all camels are descended from Humphrey, though today we call it hump, so as not to hurt their feelings. As you might well have guessed, Humphrey never did catch up with all the work he missed. When the world was new and no camel since has ever learned how to behave. Perhaps there is still some time. You will have to ask the Djinn. And that's all. I hope you liked the story, and don't forget to subscribe. Shaheen. Bye.